was waiting until somebody got on here, but there's no point because I'm gonna leave it up anyway. I have been learning a lot about myself within this last year, and I have investigated myself astrologically. I mean, like down to the T. I also investigated myself numerologically, um, emotionally, looking back on my past traumas, etc. And I'm a life path number 11, a master 11. I have a Pisces Venus, a Scorpio North Node, a Scorpio rising, a fiery Aries sun, a Capricorn moon, a Taurus Mercury, and I had a lot of trauma as a kid and as an adult, people pleasing. And now that I've investigated myself, I've realized I've always known that I people please, but I've realized just how much I do it. And yeah, I can go back to the earliest moment of my childhood where I felt like I needed to people please, where I felt like I needed to fit into a certain criteria to be great, to be known, to be acknowledged as hardworking or successful. Um, I can remember the earliest time that I felt like I needed to take care of my mom emotionally as a child. Um, I had a suicide attempt as a child when my Uncle Jahi died, and that was around like 8. And I remember just thinking as a kid, like, I'm gonna have to help my mom get through this. Like, I have to be strong. And I just feel like through my life, that's just been a pattern. Like, I have to be strong. I have to nurture. I have to heal people's broken wounds. Like, I need to care for people. I need to emotionally be everybody's support around me. Hi, Goofy Goober. I needed to emotionally be everybody's support around me. I grew up in the church when I was a kid, and I do. I grew up in the church when I was a kid. Yo, this is New York, so it's about to get loud. Hold on. And as a kid, growing up in the church, I was always told, prophets were always telling me how anointed I was, how I was prophetic, and I was like the prophet of my household. They would always tell my mom, listen to this child, she's the prophet of your household, and like, she's so gifted, protect her, she's gifted. 9. And that was me growing up in the church. So like, I've always knew that I've had like spiritual gifts, and I could tune into people and see what they needed from me, like emotionally. Not knowing that low key I was being early on I was being a people pleaser, and I was trying to take on the loads of like people's emotional stability, and I was a kid, so that wasn't my job, but I felt like it was my job. And then growing up, and now I just turned 30 last week, and growing up and still realizing how much people pleasing I did, how much people pleasing I do. I'm about to sit this up right here. She was a fairy on my name with the back. Okay, y'all. This is about something spiritual. Okay, but yeah. So I noticed how much I was a people pleaser, and that in relationships, and with my mom, with my sisters, with my brothers and shit, like I've always just wanted to make everybody happy. So I've always done everything I could to make everybody else happy around me, assuming that that was going to bring me whole happiness, like whole peace, whole happiness. But then I realized within this last year, but really within the last 6 months, how everything I did for everybody else had nothing to do. Everything I did for everybody else had nothing to do with me at all. Like, it wasn't about what made me happy. It wasn't about, where I wanted to be, what I wanted to look like, what career I wanted to have, what I wanted to do. It wasn't about that. It was about everybody else. And now I'm realizing that I have to basically reboot myself, restart myself, take those same lessons and, you know, just, I don't know. I'm finding myself, being myself. And a lot of that, I don't even know where the fuck it starts at. But I know that I'm just tired of people pleasing. I want to live where I want to live, do what I want to do. Like, I want to do some spontaneous shit that people would just be so fucking surprised that I ever did. Like, I want to go somewhere that people would be so surprised that I ever went to. Like, I just want to be random and new as fuck. Like, unpredictable and freaking brand new. That's what I want.
Too much without doing enough.
That's what I want. And yeah, I just came on here to vent. I rarely ever use my platforms to vent. I'm a mukbanger, so I make mukbangs. But I just felt like I need to start releasing these things. And it's easier for me to go live and ramble than for me to actually record myself and edit it. Because if I edit the video, I'm going to edit out all of the shit that need to be said, you know? So, yeah. Don't be a people pleaser, guys. And if you are a people pleaser, realize that it's not about everybody else. It's really about you. My daughter is 14 and she told me, Mom, it's about you. Be selfish. Like, fuck these people. Fuck what everybody wants you to do. Fuck how everybody make you feel about, not saying yes to everything and not doing everything. Just do what you want to do for you and be selfish. It's okay, Mom. It's okay. And that made me cry. As I'm like, damn, you 14. And when I was 14, I did not know how to say no. I had a baby as a teenager because I didn't know how to say no. Like, I really did not know how to say no to people. And I came off like I did because I had this hard exterior and I was ready to fight and run up in anybody's shit. But really on the inside, I did not know how to say no. I did not know how to live life according to the beat of my own drum. And so now I'm just realizing at 30 that life is about me. My life is about me. My life is about me. My life is about everything that I want to do. It's about my peace, it's about my journey. It's about me being healing to everybody else, but through the portal of me. Like, through me being myself, through me speaking my truth, through me growing and being amazing and loving me in every mistake that I make and every accomplishment that I have, whether it's big or small, and every time that I change my mind and every time that I move to another state in another city, every time I have a new relationship or I make another milestone in my life, or if I have another kid, like all of those things, nothing is bad about me. These are all things that are a part of me and who I am. And if I try to hide those things for the benefit of other people, I will never be able to grow and complete my journey on here. I would just come back again and again and again as another person in another life, learning the same lessons and not completing anything. So I'm learning the lesson of my life is about me. And it's not a bad thing that I'm selfish. It's not a bad thing that I'm not pleasing others, because I'm not supposed to. I'm supposed to please me and God. And through me pleasing God and pleasing myself, all that's around me will also be able to reap those benefits and, feel the blessings of who I am. I'm a beautiful person on the inside and out, and it's a blessing. So, yeah, that's my rant this morning. And I know it's kind of boring to some people, but I really need to get that out. And a part of me not people pleasing is me posting this video no matter what anybody thinks about it. So, have a good day. Hope everybody have a blessed day. And to remember that you're not here to please anyone but yourself and God. And through that, you will be able to heal many, touch many, grow with many, experience many, and you're able to be your authentic self. And that's beautiful. No matter what anybody says. Like Emery Randall, this turd lip is cringeworthy, so adios and good luck. God bless you. Woo. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. It is hot today in New York, and I got on a hoodie. I don't know what made me come outside in a freaking hoodie, but it is mad hot. I'm about to show y'all exactly what I got on before I get off this live. I'm going to show y'all what I have on before I get off this live. I hope this person doesn't think that I'm trying to record their house. Hold on. She was a fairy. Oh my God. Y'all. So I have on a hoodie and jeans. Mad freaking hot. But in New York on hot days, it's cool in the morning times and then it's hotter in the daytime. So like around 12 o'clock is when it's gonna be hot. Right now it's still a little windy. If you can see the trees blowing, it's still a little windy. So I'm alright with this hoodie on right now. But yeah, I don't know what else to talk about. I don't know what else to talk about, honestly. I just be rambling. I'm out on my way to go get some food, some groceries. And I was supposed to be in school this morning, but I called out of class because I just needed a day, like a mental health day. Like, I just needed to have a day where I could not be on a schedule. I could have a day where I'm not on anybody else's schedule and I'm just on my own schedule and I'm being random. My favorite thing to do is be random. That is my favorite thing to do. Is to eat random shit, go random places, do random stuff, wear random stuff, and just be random. I like being random. Yo, it's too early. Dead ass. Like, but it's okay. It's okay. And give me some Starbucks and go get these groceries. All right, guys, I'm out of here because I need to pay attention to where I'm going. It's getting kind of busy in these streets. Let me turn the camera around. I'm over here by the courthouse, so it's getting kind of busy. And I don't want to have my phone. I don't have my phone in my hand. And basically, I'm a fairy with a fatty on my daddy. He want to grab it. He want to smack it. Basically. Oh my God, watermelon. Ew, they seedless. Like, why? Why are watermelons seedless? I don't understand that. Every time I'm excited to eat a watermelon, it says it's seedless. Seedless. Why? Where are the seeds? How did you grow the watermelon without the seeds? Like, how did you grow the watermelon without the seeds? The seeds is how the fruit is planted in the ground to grow. So with no seed, where'd you get that from? Where'd you get that?
You know Frank Pellegrino?
Down that road, that road.
Bag, they get a little authority with the bag. They get out.
Oh, yeah, seedless anything. If I'm looking at this fruit and you're telling me that it's a seedless fruit, how did you grow that fruit with no seed? Like, what do you mean it's seedless? The freak? Only thing I want something seedless is if it has seeds in it and then you took it out when you cut it up to put it on my plate. That's seedless. There's no way that it came out the ground seedless, which means that it is manufactured and created in a lab. Why would I want to eat that? New York is so loud. It is so loud. What? Yeah, I have locks underneath these twists, and I know they look a little, fuzzy, but I don't care because I have locks underneath these twists, and I just restarted them back, and I don't want to be doing them every day. So these twists is gonna stay until I feel like taking them out. She was a fairy on my Eddie with a fatty. Oh, right, y'all. I'm off this.